What's going on, guys? It's Hav0c here, and welcome to Ask Hav0c episode number 4. If any of you guys are unfamiliar or new with this series, it's basically my Q&A series where you guys ask me questions down in the comments. It could be about YouTube, it could be about my personal life, it really could be about anything. Anything you want to ask me, and I will answer every single question next episode. So I'm going to start out with the question. So the first question comes from Spellster, and he asks, are you partnered with anyone? Currently, right now, I'm not, partnered with any network right now. I am thinking about partnering with Freedom pretty dang soon. I've heard really good reviews from them, and I've heard really good things from them. So I think that is probably the network that I definitely will partner with. But as of now, I'm not partnered with anybody, and I have not even put up one ad on any of my videos yet, so that's pretty surprising considering how many subscribers I have, because most people already have quite a few ads on their videos. By the time they're my size, they have ads on their videos, but I guess I'm too lazy to partner with anybody yet. But I will definitely be partnering with Freedom, without a doubt. Alright, so the next question comes from Miss Black Ops, and they ask, how did you start YouTube, and will you ever do shoutouts? So, how I started YouTube was I always watched YouTube videos, not too long ago, but I've always watched YouTube videos, people like TBNR Frags, the Syndicate Project, Ali A, and more recently, Elite Shot, and they're basically my inspiration, and I watched these guys years ago, and I really wanted to be like them. I wanted to entertain people, and I wanted to make videos, and I hope one day I can be as entertaining as somebody like Elite Shot or somebody like TBNR Frags, the big YouTubers. I want to be like them. So hopefully one day I might be like them. And if any of you guys are, starting out YouTube and you want to be my size, just go for your dreams. Just keep pushing, and you will get there. And I really do feel like if I put all my hard work into YouTube, I can get to where I'm at 100k subscribers or whatever. If I keep making videos, I definitely can hit it. And the worst thing to do is say, I might not be able to hit it. The best thing to say is just, yeah, I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna hit it, and you will hit it if you have that mindset. And then, will I ever do shoutouts? I actually have this other series, subscriber upload, and I haven't uploaded one of those in a while, and I don't know why, but I'm probably gonna get that series started again. But I really don't see shoutouts helping a channel. I really see subscriber upload helps channels out more, is what I find. So I'm gonna start uploading subscriber upload again, in a couple weeks. We'll see. But I have a ton of other series coming up, so we'll see if I have time to upload those kinds of videos. But if you guys want to see that series enough, and you want to find out new and upcoming small YouTubers, then let me know down in the comments. And the next question comes from Ellis Ngayan. Sorry, I know I said that wrong. I know it. And they ask, where do you live? I actually live in Colorado in the USA. If any of my foreign subscribers, it's kind of in the middle of the US. That's basically how I can describe it. Mountains. It's really nice this time of year, but during the winter, it's really cold. Snow. It actually snowed in May. Believe it or not, a month ago, there was snow on the ground. There's about half a foot, and right now we're in the low 80s, or the low 90s even. So it's great weather during the summer, but during the winter, I'm not too much of a fan of the weather here. But yeah, so the next question comes from Epic Monkey Games, and I cannot tell you guys how many times people have asked me this question. How old are you? I am currently 18 years old, and I actually turned 19 in July, so I will probably do a video when I turn 19 just to say, hey, this is my birthday, yay. I don't know why, but yeah. So the next question comes from Exceeded Gaming, and they ask, could you give me a shout out? Unfortunately, I don't give shout outs as of now. I don't think I'll ever do shout outs, but I am going to do the subscriber upload because I think that, like I said before, helps channels out more, and I think it'll be a better deal for you instead of doing shout outs. And if you guys want all that info, I will maybe make a video if you guys want the info on what subscriber upload is and how to get onto my channel and all that kind of stuff. So next question comes from Pro Gamer, and they ask, if YouTube does not work out for you, what would you do as a career? So I'm not really doing YouTube as my career. I'm going to college for architecture, and YouTube's going to be on the side, and I really think YouTube can work out, and it could be a fun, hobby for me to do during college, but I've been telling people I'm not really for sure if I'm going to continue doing YouTube after I'm done with college, when I'm going to be busy with my architecture job, working 40 hours a week or whatever, full-time job. I don't know if I'll have enough, I don't know why I'm spraying with that, gun, but I don't know if I'll have enough time to do YouTube, really. But we'll see how it is. It's another 5 years from now, so you guys will be seeing 5 more years of content, definitely, for sure. More content on this channel, because I love making YouTube videos, and I have no intentions of quitting, but at the same time, I don't really think of this as a actual career or anything, but yeah. So the next question comes from Jebediah Estebob, and they ask, what's your favorite food, and if you could travel anywhere in the world, where would you go? My favorite food right now, oh man, I love ice cream. I love ice cream, I love pizza, all those fatty foods, yet I'm not too fat right now. But if you guys want the details of how much I weigh, then ask me down in the comments, I guess. Where would I go into the world? Actually, my 4th year, when I'm in college, I get to go study abroad, and I'm kind of thinking about going to the United Kingdom or England, probably London. I could go anywhere in the world, and England has some really cool architecture. Anywhere in the Europe is where I want to go, because Europe is pretty fascinating. I really want to go there. So yeah, that would be where I want to go if I could go anywhere. So the next question comes from Fabio the Unique HD, and he asks, what was your first game? He also asked how old are you, but I already answered that. So my first ever game would probably be Pokemon, or it would be, what was that other game? I have to say Mario Kart. I'm pretty sure it's either Pokemon or Mario Kart. On the DS? No, it was on the GameCube. I played Pokemon on the DS, but at the same time, host migration, at the same time, I played Mario Kart on the GameCube. So those were my 2 first games. Brings back great memories. I haven't played Mario Kart in ages. Pokemon, I still play it from time to time. That game's the bomb. I don't know how the game never gets boring. Unlike Call of Duty gets boring, but Pokemon, no man, you can just keep playing the campaign over and over and over again, and it doesn't get boring, because, I don't know, whatever. If you guys haven't played Pokemon, play it. Trust me guys, it's a good game. Even if you're 18, it's a good game. Here, let me guess. So the next question, I have to scroll through the comments in case I do have like a little space in between when I'm looking. Just know that. So the next question comes from Landon Taggy. Taggy. Sorry if I say your name wrong once again. So he asks, how do you feel about when you got recognized by iEliteShot? It's awesome. It's awesome when I see bigger YouTubers comment on my videos, because it doesn't happen too often. There's really only 2 times that it's really happened to me, when Apocalypse commented on my video and when iEliteShot commented on my video. And EliteShot, I think, has commented on 2 of my videos, and Apocalypse, I think, quite a few. I think probably about 5. But I Elite Shot, if any of you guys don't know who he is, he has actually almost 150,000 subscribers. So that is just like, whoa, somebody like that size would comment on my videos. It's like, wow, my content, it actually is pretty good. For somebody this size to comment on it, it's got to be pretty good. And then Apocalypse has, I think, 20,000. I haven't checked his channel in a while, but he might have 25,000, somewhere around there. So he's also a pretty good sized YouTuber compared to me. So it like, wow. I get so excited when bigger YouTubers comment on my videos, and I wish it happened more often, but it doesn't happen too often. When it does, I become a fanboy more than I am already. I'm like jumping up and down in my room. I'm like, yay, somebody, another host migration in the gameplay. And the gameplay might be a little bit off because I haven't deleted part of it. But anyway, guys, next question comes from Cole Sweetman. And here we go. He asks, do you have a girlfriend? I knew I would get this question sooner or later. Currently, I don't have a girlfriend. So all you ladies out there, no, I'm just kidding. I don't know. I don't see any point in dating at this point, just because it always seems like you date for 2 months at the stage that I'm at in high school. Maybe in college I'll start dating a lot, but in high school it's just like you date for 2 months, and then most people just, they break up, and then they're nemesis, you know, they hate each other afterwards, and it seems pointless to me to date in high school because it never gets serious. You know, there's like maybe 1 in 1,000th chance that that it's gonna work out in the end, but usually it just doesn't. So I don't see any point in dating at this time, but definitely in college, yeah, definitely. But the next question comes from Croellen, the wildest gamer, and he asks, what was your mom's reaction when she found out you were doing YouTube, or one of your friends? So, oh my gosh, my friends, they were like, oh yeah, that's cool, let me check out one of your videos, and they would watch it in front of my face, and I hated that. They would laugh, and then they now always call me Hav0c, and it's kind of annoying. I wish I hadn't told my friends, but my mom, you know, obviously she knew when I had wanted to buy the capture card, and she's like, you know what, she likes me doing YouTube. She sees that it's I've gotten to 2,500 subscribers, so you know, she likes to see that I've improved my voice, like my commentary skills, and I've become a lot more confident after YouTube. So she likes that part, but I do spend a lot of time on YouTube, and she doesn't really like that. She's worried that I'll spend too much time on YouTube in college. But besides that, she was like okay with it, but my friends were just laughing about it. Some of my friends actually, you know, like my content. If you're watching, you know, Sam O, he likes my content. Sorry I just gave out your name, but whatever. People won't look you up unless they're stalkers. So the next question comes from Viper777277, and he asks, how excited are you for summer? Well, summer's already here, and I'm pretty dang excited. I always look forward to summer in Colorado because it always is cold, and it gets hot like for maybe 4 months out of the year. And when it gets hot, I'm just like, yes, you know, awesome. I love summer, man, in Colorado, and I just like the feeling of not having to go to school. Even if we had school in summer, I would still look forward to summer, and I wouldn't look forward to winter. So the next question comes from Punk Sucker, and they ask, how did you meet Elite Shot? Well, I don't really know how I meted Elite Shot, but I made a video, you know, congratulating him on 100k subscribers, and he watched it, and ever since then, you know, I've been commenting on his videos, and you know, he replies to them. I tweet him on Twitter. I comment on him on Twitter. No, I tweet him. I tweet him on Twitter, and he responds, and you know, I don't know, I wouldn't say that we're like friends, like close, but we're acquaintances. Definitely, we're acquaintances, and it's pretty cool to have a bigger YouTuber like that you know, actually responds to you. It's pretty sweet feeling, you know, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, so the next question comes from the Morgan Man Show, and they ask, what do you plan on doing once you reach 100k? I feel like I'm still going to be doing Call of Duty. I might be doing a couple GTA videos. I don't know the 100k special I'm going to be doing, because I really haven't thought about that. I've thought about my 3k subscriber and my 5k subscriber special, but after that I really haven't thought about it. It seems a long way down the road, but you never know. My channel might skyrocket in Advanced Warfare, and I might be at 100k. I highly doubt it, but you never know. You really never know. Alright, so the next question comes from Felmar, and last Ask Havoc, I actually said, I play basketball. I'm pretty short. I'm not too tall. And then he was asking, how tall are you? I'm actually 5'9". I think 5'8" or 9, somewhere around there. So yeah. Next question comes from, I'm gonna skip over that one. It's a dirty question, so I'm sure you guys don't want to hear that one. Next question comes from Micro Gaming 24, and they ask, would you ever get into playing Minecraft? I really don't know. I always liked playing with Legos as a kid, so I hear that like Minecraft is building, and I want to be an architect, so I think I might get into Minecraft this summer. I might. We'll see if I have enough time, but if you guys want to see Minecraft videos, then give me a holler, let me know, because I could easily download it on the 360 and start uploading Minecraft videos and do all that kind of jazz. But I kind of want to keep this this channel primarily FPS, if not Call of Duty, then maybe GTA. But other than that, I don't want to do like Minecraft on this channel, because I don't think enough of you guys will like the content, will actually watch it. Alright, so the next question comes from BrickFX1150, and they ask, what is your favorite multiplayer map in Call of Duty history? My favorite map, it would have to be Nuketown, not 2025. I hated that. Just you know why I hated it? Is because all of it was just constantly spammed with grenades and C4s and concussions, and it was unplayable. It was literally unplayable to play on Nuketown 2025. I liked the old school Nuketown in Black Ops 1. That was where it was at. I loved Nuketown in Black Ops 1. Alright, so the next question is BKYT, and he asks, where have you been on vacation? And I've been a lot of places, but I've never been overseas. But I've been to like Florida, Texas, Oklahoma, California. I actually went to Los Angeles last summer, and I think I'm going to Florida this winter during my winter break off of college, and that's kind of my graduation present. But I haven't really been to like anywhere like, whoa, like you've been overseas to a different country. Never happened. But I've been to a lot of states in the US. I think I've been to at least 20, if not 30 states. I would say 20, not 30. It's more leaning toward the 20 states. And if any of you guys that don't know how many states are in the US, there's actually 50, so 2 out of 5. So that's about 40% of every state. So I've been to my fair share of states, but I'd like to be I'd like to go overseas and experience new things and new cultures. I think that would be pretty cool. Alright, so the next question, wow, we're only like halfway through the questions. This is going to be a long episode, not going to lie. Next question comes from iHypers, and he asks, what is your equipment? I actually use the Blue Yeti. Now I use the Blue Yeti, but as of the last Ask Havoc, I was using the Turtle Beach X12s, but I use the Blue Yeti, and I use the Elgato Game Capture. My laptop is the Asus. I'm not really for sure what the title is, but it's an i7, so it's a pretty dang good computer. And then I have a TV. I have a Philips, and I'm not really for sure what the inches are. I had to say like maybe 30 inches, and I obviously have my 360, and that is all my equipment that I have. I also use for my editing software, I use Sony Vegas, and I also use Photoshop. So that is about everything that I use. Paper Planes uses Paper Planes 455 asks, do you like turtles? I don't like the turtle beaches because they have really bad quality, but other than that, turtles are pretty cool. I love the turtle in Finding Nemo. If any of you guys have watched that movie, obviously, I'm sure a lot of you guys have. That guy was pretty cool. You know, I'd like to be friends with him. You know, I don't know about you, but I would. So the next question comes from Cold Creek 666, and they ask, "Are you hyped for Advanced Warfare?" And okay, never mind. That wasn't a question. All right, so am I hyped for Advanced Warfare? I'll be honest with you guys. I'd like to say I am, and I'd like to say I'm in the whole hype like everybody else is, but I've learned to not be hyped about a new game. Because usually it turns out to be a bad game. I was hyped about Ghost. I was so excited about Ghost, and look what happened. It wasn't an enjoyable game. I didn't really like it, and yeah, that's basically it. So no, I'm not really hyped about it. I'd rather like an old Call of Duty, to be honest, and yeah. Alright, so the next question comes from Andrew Baxter, nice first name, same as me, and they ask, do you like the game modes that Call of Duty Ghosts introduced? Blitz, Cranked, Search and Rescue, Hunted, when it was in the game. I liked Hunted. It was a little bit hectic, obviously. Blitz is a good, it's a good game mode. Cranked I like, and then Search and Rescue, I think it's a little stupid, but you know, I do like the game modes, but they needed to be more creative with the game modes. And then, you know, the game modes don't reflect overall on the whole game. The whole game isn't really enjoyable. So, yeah. The next question comes from Kyler Sinder, and they ask, what do you think of the subject of both Xbox Live and PlayStation Network would like to be mixed together? I really don't have a preference. I think that would be a little bit weird to, like, you know, I don't know if they would be able to manage that many people online, and I don't know how it would work out, but you know, I think it's a good idea, but I don't know. I really don't know. Maze asks, what made you start YouTube? Like I said before, just all those bigger YouTubers, TVNR Frags, iElite Shot, Ali, the Syndicate Project. You know, I used to watch them, and they really did inspire me. So the next question comes from let me scroll around. Eric Gonzalez, and they ask, are you going to put a webcam on your videos? Really, to be honest, I'm not really for sure when I'm going to be putting a webcam on. I don't know if it's going to be in Advanced Warfare, because I'm going to be in a dorm, obviously, with a roommate, and I don't really think I want to put a webcam on, and, you know, I don't know how the whole roommate situation will be on, but if I get an apartment by myself or something, maybe my sophomore year or my junior year in college, then definitely I will put a webcam on. Definitely once I reach, you know, those big numbers, 20K, 30K, that's probably when I will put a webcam. Right now, first off, I don't want to show my face right now, but second off, I don't think it'll work in the dorm situation. So yeah. Next question comes from Approving Carton, and they ask, what would you do if you got to 1 million subs? I honestly don't know. I would do some crazy stuff. I don't have an answer for that. I really don't. Just know that I'll be extremely excited, and I would probably have a heart attack. I would probably be like so excited that I have a heart attack, which isn't funny, but it possibly could happen. Even if I got to like 10,000 subscribers, I mean, I would be so excited. I would be jumping up and like hitting my head on the ceiling, not the wall. Next question comes from Deadly Instenex, and they ask, if you could pick one, the ability to fly or the ability to turn invisible, what would you pick? I would definitely pick flying, because I always want to get from point A to point B in like 0 seconds, or like extremely fast. And you know, it'd be awesome to, you know, be your own plane, not even have to, you know, do anything. If you want to go on a trip, okay, let's go ahead and fly right now, let's go. But also turning invisible would be pretty awesome, but I'm not really for sure about that. I would have to say flying though. And then the next question they ask is also, how much is Sony Vegas? I got it for free, so I'm not really for sure how much it costs. You could just search it on YouTube, how to get Sony Vegas for free, and that's what I did. So the next question comes from Noob, and they ask, how did you get so many subscribers? So the reason why I got so many subscribers, I actually made a video of how to get 1,000 subscribers on YouTube, and those are all the tips that I use. I use a couple of other ones, but those are the majority. That's like 90% of what I do to get my subscribers and to grow on YouTube. Alright, so next question, let me look. Alright, so iBlaze asks, what plans do you have when you reach 3K subscribers? I actually plan on doing a gaming setup video, so I hope you guys are looking forward to that. And then 5K will be my face reveal. I'm not really for sure of what I will be doing at 4K. I might do like a live stream or something if you guys want, something like that maybe. And then so the next question is from B Claus, and they ask, do you like bees? The answer is yes. So I'm gonna answer yes because they told me the answer is yes. So thank you for the suggestion of the answer, because I probably would have answered the wrong, you know, I probably would have answered it wrong, but you know, thank you for that. Thank you for that. All right, so next question. Let's see. All right, so T Kingston asks, what expectations do you have from Advanced Warfare? I have pretty bad expectations. I don't think it'll be a good game. Like I said before, I want a World War I game, or like some kind of game like Black Ops 1 or MW2. I don't want a futuristic game, because that's all we're getting lately. That's all we have been getting lately. So I'm not really looking forward to Advanced Warfare. So the next question comes from the Poochma, and they ask, have you ever seen Lord of the Rings? If not, then why? I have. Great movies. I don't know why anybody would not. So next question comes from Edgar Acosta. I know I said that wrong, I'm sorry. Hey, we follow each other on Twitter, and I was wondering if you are ever going to get into sniping, quick scoping, and trick shots. I'm not too good at quick scoping and trick shots. Even if I tried my butt off, I would be missing every single thing, so I don't really think I'm ever gonna get into sniping. But I'm obviously doing my Road to Pro Sniper to, you know, better myself at those, you know, maybe not trick shots, but quick scoping. I'll definitely be getting better by doing that series. Next question comes from Mithani, and they ask, who is your biggest inspiration? I already answered this. I would have to say it's either TBNR Frags or iEliteShot. Those are my two most the two biggest inspirations that I have on YouTube. So the next question comes from Lynx Plays, and they ask, do you want to marry me? Obviously I do, man. But you know, there's only one problem, and that is you're a guy. So I don't know. I mean, if you honestly want to, if you want to bribe me with you know, $1 million maybe, then yeah, let's do it. All right. So the next question comes from Murph Dog 86, and they ask, where are you going to college and what are you going to major for? Personally, for me, I'm not gonna answer where I'm going to college, because I don't want anybody to like show up in the building that I'm having my classes in and be like, hey, what's up, Hav0c? You know, I feel like that something like that would happen. Like somebody would come to campus, and I don't know. I just don't want to give that out. But anyway, what am I majoring in? I'm actually majoring in architecture. I already said this before. And so the next question comes from Trevin Party, and they ask, when did you start Call of Duty and what game was it? I actually started in Black Ops 1, and that is my favorite Call of Duty. Alright, so the next question is from Drago Kid 9 Jr., and they ask, my question to you is, would you do a series called Subscribers Challenge Havoc? Basically, the subscribers challenge you to a specific thing you have to do in Call of Duty. I think that's a good idea, but I have enough series going on right now that I actually used to do this series before, but I ended it. I don't know why I ended it, but I had a new series coming out, so I guess that's the reason why I'm ending it. My throat is getting very dry. There were a lot of questions. Alright, we have like maybe 5 more. I don't know. This is going to be a long episode. So if you're still watching, thank you. You are a true subscriber. You are a true subscriber. Comment. Go ahead and comment. Hashtag Havoc Army. So I know you've watched like 30 minutes of the episode. That would mean a lot to me, guys. Next question comes from Mustafa Alkef J. Who comes up with these names? Like, honestly, I can't even pronounce them. Who do you love best in your family? I love all my family. You know, my brother, my sister, my mom, and my dad. I can't really pick one in particular, because that's just not right, just to say like, oh yeah, my mom. No, I love everybody. I love everybody the same, man. Everybody the same. Next question comes from Aiden M, and I'm gonna go ahead and say, are you going to do a face reveal? Yes, at 5K. A lot of people have been asking me this, and yeah, 5K. I promise, guys. From Dragon Gaming. Okay, that's not a question. Never mind. All right, so Wesley Dyer asks 2 questions, and he asks, can you live stream? Yes. And he also asked, can you play Black Ops 2? Yes. I actually started a series, Road to Pro Sniper, if you haven't seen that one. And then I'm also starting a random class generator series, which I think you guys will really enjoy. And I'm actually going to be going back to Black Ops 1 and doing a series there. So I hope you guys do enjoy those series coming up. The last and final question that we have for today is from Victor Rivera, and they ask, who do you think is the most attractive woman? Man, that's tough. I have to say, and I don't even know her name, which is kind of embarrassing, but the person that played Hermione in Harry Potter, I'd have to say she's probably the most attractive woman, for me at least, in my opinion. But you know, he says that Kim K is also. She's pretty attractive, not the most attractive for me, but I liked Hermione, or whatever real name is. I don't really care, but whatever. Anyway, guys, hope you guys did enjoy this very long episode. I did answer every single question, so don't comment down like you didn't answer my question. If you didn't put it in the comments, I didn't answer it. So yeah, you have to put it in the comments. But thank you for all the questions from last episode. Man, we had a ton of questions. It was a long episode, but I hope you guys did enjoy. Nevertheless, please thumb the videos up. It really does mean a lot to me, guys, when you do like the video. And I'll also see you guys in future uploads. Hav0c out. I need to take a drink now because my throat's dry. But anyway, guys, bye.